If you're running Google Ads for a local service business, but your campaigns aren't performing as well as you expected, then this video is for you. I walk you through 5 hidden mistakes many local businesses can make without realizing it, and why these issues can affect your phone calls, lead quality, and overall results. So let's get started. So guys, if you're a local business owner or you manage the Google Ads campaigns of a local business owner, then in this video, we're going to talk about some hidden mistakes businesses can often make when they run Google Ads campaigns. And personally, I've generated thousands of phone calls for local service businesses in different industries using Google Ads. And based on my experience, today I'm going to share with you some strategies that you can apply for your own account. This is one of our example account. And as you can see, in the last 30 days, this business generated around 299 phone calls. And the cost per conversion is around $28.82. And this cost per conversion is calculated by using this number, which is 222 conversions. This number of conversions are less than this number of phone calls because these phone calls can include some repeat phone calls and their call length might be less than, let's say, 5 seconds, 10 seconds. So with this number of conversions, we're trying to include more higher quality phone calls as well as some form submissions. So our main goal is to generate as many phone calls as possible, but also at the same time to generate more form submissions. So let's start. A quick reminder, I've generated thousands of phone calls using Google Ads. If you want to copy my exact Google Ads campaign structure to generate phone calls, I'm giving it away for free. You can use it as a blueprint or copy it into your own account. Link is in the description below. So the first thing I would say, many businesses might optimize based on their keywords, ad groups, and campaigns, but may forget about optimizing based on their phone calls. So they may have some low quality phone calls, or they may have some phone calls from same type of customers again and again, and that might not be profitable. They might be looking for some irrelevant services, or they might be looking for your competitors, which may not be profitable. So instead of only analyzing the keywords or your overall campaign structure, you can analyze the quality of your phone calls as well. So you can also do that from inside Google Ads dashboard. So I'm going to show you that. So these are the call details, and as you can see, it is the last 30 days. Again, the number of phone calls are 299. And these phone calls mostly can come directly from ads. Also, some of them might come from the website as well. So from here, you can have more ideas. So for example, you can add more columns as well, depending on the campaign type. For example, if you are running search campaign, you can add the ad group and keyword section as well, so that you can have more idea which kind of keyword is generating which kind of phone call. And you can also listen the recording. So if you're going to scroll down, we can listen some of these phone call recordings so that we can identify some patterns. Maybe if we're getting a lot of low quality phone calls, let's say here you might be getting some phone calls which are, let's say here, 21-second phone call, for example. What is the reason why they're getting this kind of phone call? If you're receiving a lot of these kind of phone calls, then you might identify some patterns, maybe something wrong with the target keyword, or maybe the quality of that keyword can attract more of these kind of spam low quality phone calls rather than bringing high quality phone calls. And also you can see where the phone call is coming from. Is it coming from the website or is it coming from the ad? For example, if the website phone calls are short or longer, depending on that, you can make your optimizations. So overall, not many businesses or Google Ads specialists that manage the Google Ads accounts of local businesses may not make optimizations depending on the call quality as well. And you can consider that strategy, and it can help you as well if you can find some patterns that are attracting low quality, unprofitable search terms and phone calls, and you can make your optimizations accordingly. And the next mistake local business owners might make is they might use their home page as a landing page, or they might send paid traffic to non-optimized landing page. So let's say this is our landing page. And if you're going to see the mobile version of the landing page, you can see it for different devices. And of course, you can check with your mobile device as well. But overall, you can see the mobile version of the landing page, and make sure that it is mobile optimized, and you should be sending the traffic to relevant landing page. So with my own clients, I try to build the landing pages with my own templates, which is customized to generate phone calls. And you can create your own landing pages as well, so that the goal should be creating highly relevant landing pages. So your headlines, descriptions, call to actions should be relevant to what the users are looking for. And at the same time, the traffic you're getting from Google Ads should be relevant to your services. So your campaigns and the landing pages should be relevant to each other. And with that way, you can increase your conversion rate and you can get more phone calls or form submissions from Google Ads. And the next mistake local businesses might make, they can treat all locations the same. So let's say if they're targeting several locations, or maybe they're targeting one big location, they can divide that into several parts. So we can see that example by seeing the campaigns of this account. So if you're going to see the campaigns, as you can see, we have a lot of campaigns here and they target different locations. So with this account, we target like 4 counties, and it might have different campaign types depending on the types of services as well, or depending on the performance. I may have added more campaigns. But overall, I mean, creating 1 or 2 campaigns and adding all the locations to that one campaign, it might make your job a little bit harder, and certain locations might convert better than the other. So we can see that example. So if you can scroll to the right, as you can see, there are cost per conversion in the last 30 days. They're different. Some of them are a little bit expensive. Some of them are cheaper compared to others. But in the long run, it can be even more different. So if you're going to see that in the last 90 days, as you can see, certain campaigns cost per conversions are much higher than the average. For example, this one is $23 cost per conversion, and it has also brought a lot of conversions compared to other campaigns. So depending on the location, the campaigns can perform better and their cost per conversion can be different. So you can make your optimizations with different campaigns or with different ad groups so that you can allocate your budget more efficiently for different locations. And overall, that way you can work on getting more and more phone calls or form submissions by making optimizations for different locations. And the next mistake local business owners might make with Google Ads is letting it run with smart bidding campaigns without giving any direction to Google Ads. So let's say they've started some smart bidding strategy with their campaign. So let's say they're using maximize conversions or maximize conversions target CPA. And without making optimizations to their campaigns, without adding more keywords, without blocking certain search terms, they've just let it run for Google's smart bidding strategy on its own. And that might not be the smartest way of optimizing, because sometimes Google Ads might keep bidding on certain keywords thinking it is very high intent and it might bring conversions, but it might not bring you conversion. For example, certain campaigns from here might keep spending a lot more than the others. As this example campaign, as you can see, it might keep spending the budget even if the cost per conversion is too high. So that's why you should make your optimizations and budget spending accordingly so that you don't keep spending more to certain campaigns. This is one example. And you might have other optimization opportunities and you can optimize them and help smart bidding to reduce costs even more. So there might be certain keywords which are unprofitable, or there might be certain service areas, or there might be certain locations that might not be profitable, or actually it might be even profitable. So you can either limit the traffic or send more traffic to those areas depending on the performance of the account. So the point is, don't just apply certain smart bidding strategies and let Google run that on its own. You need to also give it some direction to make it easier to optimize your campaigns, and you should help it to reduce your costs as well. Otherwise, Google Ads might keep spending more even if it's unprofitable. And the last mistake in our list that local businesses can make when running Google Ads is they may not structure the campaigns in a way that maybe certain areas are bringing more value than the others. For example, you might have, let's say, more conversions with this campaign. But actually, this campaign might be more profitable even if it brought, let's say, 82 conversions. Those 82 conversions might be more valuable than this 140 conversions. You can analyze that as well. So for example, from which service area you're getting more conversions from. Maybe these conversions are cheaper value conversions, and to focus on more on higher value service areas, you can allocate more budget towards those services. So that would be one strategy. Another way would be you can make limitations in certain areas that may not bring higher value and try to spend more in the areas that can generate you more value. So as I told you, can control traffic in many other ways, such as you can control the number of clicks, or you can control the ad spend you're spending, or you can control that with your bid strategy as well. And the point is, you can structure your campaigns to get more value from your ad spend. So you can create your account structure. Let's say you create separate campaigns for high value services, and you create other campaigns and maybe send less traffic or spend less ad budget with the campaigns which can bring low value. Or another way would be you can import conversions based on their value, which might be a little bit tricky. So you can use some CRM software which you can import your conversions and you can give them some value. or you can also set some fixed value. So those can happen after the conversation. So let's say you have talked with the customer and that CRM might have AI. So if it thinks it is completed, it might import back that conversion into Google Ads system. But you don't have to make it that complicated. And from Google Ads alone, you can allocate your budget more efficiently and optimize your campaigns and create your campaigns, ad groups, and add more keywords in a way that you can get more traffic and more phone calls from the service areas that can bring you more value. So guys, these are some of the ways that you can apply for your Google Ads account if you haven't been applying them already. Again, if you guys want to copy the type of my campaign structure, you can click the link in the description below. Or if you guys want my help to generate phone calls for your local business using Google Ads, you can also apply to work with me and we can see whether we can work together. Otherwise, thank you guys for watching this video and see you guys in my other videos.